morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and anybody else crazy enough to watch this podcast. My name is Deric Lipski, coming to you live from the office across the hall from my office. Better acoustical situation. Okay, so we got some top 10 questions we're working on this week and seeing where we go from there. And yes, if you're watching this, I do look different than yesterday besides the green shirt. I just came from the barber. I asked her to go a little short. I didn't realize going short meant Gomer Pyle. All right. But it is what it is. We're going to work with it. I'll try to stay this way. Okay. No, that's not a good shot either. Got a question in yesterday. Someone emailed me, said, hey, how much of this podcast or whatever you do is scripted, and how does it work? There's no scripts. I mean, I'm shooting this on my iPhone. There's no teleprompters here. This isn't a very nice production studio per se. Sometimes, when I'm filming this, if you guys notice, I'm kind of off tilt a little bit. You probably never do it. If you look at some of the past videos, you might see it. You're wondering why. I'll tell you why. Because the stand I use doesn't work. So sometimes I have to use my shoe to hold the camera on there. You can't see my feet, but sometimes that's what the situation is. So believe me, this is straight from where I am. It's not scripted. It's just what I know about and I talk about and I'm passionate about. So today we're dealing on question 5 on the top 10 questions you should ask your next realtor if you're going to interview. This one is basically, and this is a good one, I saved it for Friday, what do you do better than other agents? What separates you from the competition? Okay, so now you're going to hear the USP, the unique selling point. What do you do different? What can you do besides what I can do myself, which is stick it in MLS and pray for the best? A lot of agents are going to lean on the company here. Well, my company is number one in this area. Yeah, your company does that, but your company doesn't come out and sell my house. You're here. What are you going to do individually to get my home sold that's different than the 4 or 5 other people I've already interviewed and different than Deric? Well, you're gonna hear some BS, or you're gonna hear the passion. It's gonna come out. If someone's excited about what they do, they're gonna let loose. For me, you're gonna open the floodgates. You're gonna let the animal out of the cage. And you may not get the 2 guys with tasers to get me back in there because I'm going to go off on what I do. But I'll give you a little example of what I say when people say it to me. Hey, listen, number one, I put an ad in the MLS and I automatically notifies 5,000 agents that your home's for sale. But when I say an ad, I mean I really write an ad, not ceramic tile, hardwood floors, central air, must last, won't last, must see. That's an old ad. That doesn't work anymore. You've really got to get your ads up your ad game. Take some ad writing classes. You're going to hear a lot of different things about an opening ad always has a hook. A hook line is something that's going to catch the reader's attention. Hey, with 65,000 homes for sale, the first line in the picture has got to make me go, I want to find out more about that. What is it going to say? Not this, and this. That's telling, not selling. We got to sell. See, 7 years ago, it didn't matter what you put in MLS. The homes sold themselves because there weren't enough to choose from. Today, it's the exact opposite. You got to stand out. So you got to not only have your agent be different, but make your home different than the competition. Good photos, a really good write-up. At the end of the write-up, you got to have a good close. Won't leave your wall empty at $449. Family priced at $449. It made for your budget in today's economy, $449. I don't know, but you got to have a close in there, a descriptive part about what people would enjoy about the home. The only one who's going to tell you that is the seller. You got to take what what the seller says is really good, trying to blend them together to create an ad that has some sizzle to it, and really sell that. That's key number 1 and getting it out there. Number 2, you got to put it in places people go to. These agents have their own websites. Well, I have my own website, and last year I had 5 unique buyers, 5 unique visitors. You got to go to people that have millions of people every month. The big sites, Trulia, Zillow, Realtor, you got to make sure you advertise in there. And most people don't advertise there because guess what? It costs money. So a lot of people don't want to pay the money up front to advertise it. So you want to have someone who's going to put it not only on the internet, but do a nice thing, including me. I throw YouTube videos up because it's so easy. Everyone can access YouTube and they don't have to fill out their information. No one wants to give information today. So give them the access to that. Go to YouTube, type in the address. Guess what? There's the video tour of it. It's awesome. People get in like, oh, okay, that's a whole tour. Not that you want to hear me talking over the tour, but I don't want to go too fast either. People said I talk a little fast. I'm going to try to keep it as much information I can get in this video. Okay. Additionally, not only do I do that and use social media as part of my marketing thing, but I also prospect for business. This is, bar none, the biggest thing people choose me over everybody else is that I actually work. I'm here every day checking in about 7:30 in the morning and leave at 6:30 at night. And for 4 of those hours, I prospect looking for buyers and agents for buyers every single day. And I can verify. Hey, what are you doing? Stop by at 7 o'clock. Come on down. Hey, if you're not doing anything, you don't have anything to do for work in the morning, you want to see me prospect, come on in. It's exciting stuff. It's not exciting. It's very boring stuff, but it works. And it's that hard work that gets me to go to the next level of finding people and finding buyers. So that kind of stuff is going to separate me. You want to find someone that has his unique selling point. What does he do different? Let me say this. That's what I do. I think it's different. I know a lot of people aren't doing it because no one likes to prospect. People hate rejection. They hate it. Me, bing, bing, bing. I've been doing this for 5, 6 years this way. People tell me to do, I've been called names that I know my mother didn't name me. They're not on my birth certificate. But you know what? You hang up and you dial the next person. I don't let anyone determine my next call. That's it. I've gotten past that point of doing it so long. So there's other things that people can do too that may be unique, that maybe I don't know about yet. There's always new things that are changing the world. So you want to find out what your agent does that separates them and ask every agent the same thing. And at the end of the day, you pick which thing you think is going to work best in the market for yourself. Like, oh, that makes the most sense to me. And it can't be bullshit. Excuse my language. I don't like to swear on these things, but it can't be BS. It's got to be something that actually sells and has a punch to it. And you're like, that makes sense. That's going to be a better option. Out of all these candidates, this guy, if I'm going to bet at a casino my life savings, my house, I'm going to go on this guy. I think he's got the best record. He's got the best ability. I know he works, and he has got a good track record. You know, so, and he has a great haircut. So that's it for that. If you have any questions, comments, give me a call, write me, text me, email me, Facebook me, whatever you want to do. I'm available. I'll answer any questions I can, and I will catch you at the next one. Hope this has been good for you.